oh, there's the thing, I'm excited, that's all I was missing, and then, nah, that wasn't the thing. Hey beautiful people, how are you? My name is Connor, you're watching ThrivingMinimalist.com. I made a video last week on what to do when you have too many passions, and is that a problem? Because I've gotten that question a lot. I've also gotten the question a lot, what do I do? I don't have any passions. Or I used to have passions and now I don't. Or I want passions so bad. I want to be a passionate person. I want to feel passionate or excited again in my life. And it's just not happening for me. What do I do? I love this question and I'm really excited about answering it. It's 5 o'clock in the morning right now. I'm at my childhood home in my garage where I've been house sitting my parents' house now for a couple of weeks. And I'm making this video under this really horrible halogen light with the freezer in the garage making this hum right next to me. And I'm sitting on this really uncomfortable camp stove in order to make this video because the setup, it's just bad in here to make a video. But I'm so excited and I feel so passionate about making this video that none of that stuff matters. I don't care at all. I'm just pumped to be here. Not just here with you doing this, but like here in life. And that has not always been the case for me. So I want you to know right off the bat that wherever you are right now, if you're feeling kind of passionless, if you're feeling like life is a little lacking, that you don't feel excitement, and maybe you've never felt that way. For a lot of us, we feel like maybe we had that when we were young and then we lost it. But for some of us, we felt like we just never experienced excitement or passion in our lives. I want you to know that I truly, truly believe that it is a natural state to be excited and to be full of passion. And because it is a natural state, it is much easier to get back to than to create an unnatural state where many of us find ourselves when we are feeling not passionate, not excited about life. So, how can we actually generate passion? How can we actually generate excitement when we're lacking it? I think there's an idea that I infer from a lot of these questions, like, how do I find my passion? As if there is a thing to find that will get us excited. And that really makes sense. Like, well, I just haven't found the thing I'm excited about yet. It's not that I'm not able to be excited, or that I don't want to be excited, or that I'm stuck, or that there's other things going on. It's just that I haven't quite found it. So what I need to do is sit down and I need to make a list, or I need to make a plan, I need to figure this stuff out, I need to go out there, I need to experiment, I need to try things on, I need to find something that's going to excite me. And I want to say that I really don't think there's anything wrong with that method. And I do think that there are things that we touch upon in life that get us excited, that ignite our fire. And I've definitely had that experience before. And I think that ultimately, those things that excite us and that ignite us for those moments, they can stick around forever. They also might be fleeting. And either way, they're not the things that are generating the excitement. They're not that important to the equation, even though it feels like I've got to figure this thing out. I've got to make these moves. I just haven't found my thing. I got to find my thing. Oh, there's the thing. I'm excited. That's all I was missing. And then, nah, that wasn't the thing. I feel about the same. It's not the thing that's generating the excitement. It's you. It's you. It's you. It's your physical being. It's your body and your mind. It's your heart space, if you want to see it that way. It's your body and your mind. It's generating excitement and passion, not just for the thing, because we're not talking about just finding a thing. We're talking about life. I don't want you to feel like the only time you can be passionate and excited and happy is when you're doing this thing or you have this thing. I want you to feel excited and passionate and happy about life. I used to be a super excited kid, and I think over time, we are taught culturally that excitement is pretty great, and also you have to dull yourself down in order to succeed in life. You have to, whatever it was for you. I know for me, sitting in school was really, really tough. It took a lot out of me to just sit in one place, and I think it takes a lot out of most kids. And then we move on, and maybe we're told we have to go to college, and for some of us we did that, or maybe it was trade school and we have to do that, or we get into a career and you have to do that, and we do all these things that we just quite frankly don't want to do. And what happens is in order to fit in order to maintain being able to do those things, we dull ourselves down. We disassociate from passion. And we, in fact, start creating actions in order to numb ourselves from those feelings. Because if we feel that, we can't do this other stuff that we think we have to do. And it makes sense that we think we have to do that crap. Because we're taught it, we're modeled it, we're told we have to. We're basically forced into this little mold, most of us. And if we don't stay in that little mold, there's a lot of shaming, a lot of guilt that comes up. And none of that is to say that, well, our society's totally screwed, our culture's totally screwed, we're terrible people, it's not like that at all. It's just being able to observe that these things, being stuck, being not passionate, feeling like you're not excited, it makes sense. It makes sense based on your experiences in life thus far. You had to numb your passions. You are not a passionless person. You were taking care of yourself. You're doing the best thing that you could do for yourself at the time. And now is a different time. Right now, this moment, it's a different time. Why are you watching this video? I think it's because you want to start feeling that passion again. It's not about the thing. It's about you. So how can you start to release yourself from this mold that no longer suits you? From these actions that keep you numb, that keep you from being passionate? How can you make yourself okay with experiencing passion? How can you set up your environment, both externally and internally, in order to allow passion and excitement in a healthy way that maybe isn't going to shake your world so hard that you fall out of it? I don't want everything in your world to change and go upside down, and you lose this and you lose that and you start feeling like, it's too much. I want it to be gentle for you. I want it to be organic and natural and feel good. Not just today, but forever. So that means we need sustainability. I know that for me, when I started feeling excitement, it was both exciting and also overwhelming and a bit scary, because I started feeling things that I didn't even know were in there, and it freaked me out. And for a while it did feel like everything was on its head, everything was upside down. And in a way, that experience was a bit traumatic, and I think it took me some time to find myself in a full way. So I want to impart on you the experience that I had so that you can have a more gentle road. I think the most important thing is to reiterate that I believe that it is in you right this moment. And maybe as you're listening to this video, you're starting to be like, oh yeah. So you can feel it, It's in there. It's totally natural. We are naturally excited, passionate, and happy creatures. That's our natural state. Health is also natural. That's a natural state. Unhealthiness is not. That's unnatural. So how can we align more with health so we can get back to a natural, happy, passionate, excited state? I believe that this starts internally. We can make actions externally. We can do movement. We can change our eating, make it simpler. We can sleep a little bit more, because most of us are needing that. We can also do some mindful practices, like meditation, like going for a walk in nature. All that stuff. Awesome. Really, really, really good. Those are external actions. But if the intention is not there, which comes from internal, then the actions, although they will have an effect, they won't have the sustainable long-term and high-frequency effect that I'm talking about, that we're looking for. So everything that you do externally, that you're working on creating more passion, more excitement, more health in your life, if you create the intention in here and then do the action, it's going to be like 100-fold. What you get out of it, it's going to be like 100 times. It's going to be a lot bigger. So how can we create that internally? Setting the intention. For me, it took some time to find this particular path, something that really worked. And eventually it led me to this idea of self-therapy, of becoming my own therapist, of taking care of myself as if there was someone else there helping me along the way, like someone in a therapeutic role. Becoming our own therapist, becoming our own guru, becoming our own life coach, however you want to look at it, that's top notch. That's gonna propel you into health. Okay, thanks. I had to change the battery. The battery is dead. So the very first step in all of this stuff, in making big changes, is believing that it is possible to make a change. So that's what this first chunk of the video has been all about. It's been trying to tell you that it is possible. And I think if you're still watching, that you're there with me, that you believe, yeah, okay, there is passion inside of me. I am an excited person. This is my natural state. I'm just a little bit removed from it right now. So how to actually align back with health, and therefore align back with full happiness, with passion, with excitement. I think that there is an infinite number of ways to do this, and the way that I did it is really specific and really cool, and I think it really resonates with a lot of different people. So this video is primarily to get you excited, but I want to tell you about something that I'm excited about that I think will work for you, and it is a program that I sell. Now, this is not a video to sell you a program. It's a video to get you excited about passion. And what I have to offer you is a program that I created on developing self-love, i.e. becoming healthier, and how actually to do that. So it's okay if you don't want to buy my program. I mean, I care, but I also don't care. What I ultimately care about is that you find something that you resonate with. Something. And I think the reason that programs, or even getting a therapist for a time, or getting some kind of counsel for a time, doesn't have to be a therapist, but just getting something that's going to stir the pot a little bit and get you moving internally. It might even be just simply reading a book or watching a video like this, or someone else's video that gets the blood flowing a little bit. Anything like that is going to be really, really helpful. It helps keep us in check. It helps feel like it's more than just us, that we have something that we can rely on, something that we can fall back onto. So let me tell you about the program really quick. It's a 30-day program. It's an email program. You buy the program, you immediately get a welcome packet. It's up to you as to when to start. You start the program, and you start getting an email every day for 30 days. It takes about 45 minutes per day of dedication. And through this program, you learn about these techniques of how to develop a connection with yourself, and how to love yourself, and how to bring more health into your life. So I use some methods of therapy that I've been trained in, and I also use some methods of stuff that's just really worked for me. So I put all this stuff together. It's got like 6 videos, it's got a couple guided meditations, it's got all this writing work, it has a lot of thinking, self-guided work, so that by the end of the time, not only are you more like healthy, healthful, and also aligned with self-love, but you've learned how to create and generate that kind of stuff for yourself, how to become your own leader to happiness, to passion, to excitement. And then from there, man, you can go out and be excited about anything. You can be excited about cleaning up dog poop. You know, you can be excited about changing your tire. You can be excited about just walking out in the day, waking up in the morning, you know? That's what I want for you. I want that for you. And whatever avenue you choose to take, whether it's my program, or someone else's program, or this or that, whatever, I don't care. I really want the world to be a happier place, a healthier place. And I know that this is our natural state. Our natural state is excitement. it's a creative place. We are just incredible creatures with a mass amount of potential. And I want us all to realize that. Because quite frankly, I think it would be an absolutely stunning and beautiful place to live in. And man, I want that for you. I genuinely do. So I'm going to offer you a discount on my program. You can check that out here. You can check out the program on my website. I'm going to put a link in the description box. You're also probably able to click on this video. I'll add something like that. And I think I'd also really love for you to comment. Let me know what you think about the video. Also, let me know if you're on this boat, if you feel that. If you're feeling like you're not quite as passionate as you used to be, or if you feel like you've never quite had that passion, you never quite aligned with it. I really want to hear from you. I really, really do. And yeah, I love you. I really care about you. So much love, so much love, so much love. Mwah! If you have any other questions, you can always post in the comments. I'll try to make a video about it if it excites me. And in the meantime, take great and good care of yourselves. I'll make a video very soon. Check in with you later. Bye-bye.